So what I understood is you have to kind of know yourself and know what you really, really, really good at, what you naturally really good at.
Hmm.
Not everybody's good at everything. Some people are good at sales. Some people are good at content creation. Some people suck at it. Some people are better at videos. Some people are better at video editing. Everybody has a strength, a gift, a talent that
Hmm.
they naturally are good at.
Right.
Become the most valuable person in your network at that thing. It
Hmm.
could be at sales. So if you help everybody in your network with sales, you become the go-to guy regarding sales, and everybody in the network will recommend you to people regarding sales or videography or YouTube content creation, or whatever skill. It could be editing, it could be anything. Whatever you are, whatever you naturally like and enjoy doing and that you're really good at, people will notice. You should offer that to your network as being a go-giver, and then the people will recommend you because that makes them look good,
Yep.
because they're like, hey, do you know anyone who could do this? Reach out to other successful channels, podcasts, and things like that, and really try to work with them. Most of that, GaryVee recommends this too. He says just DM people, send them messages daily, like contact. Most people are just going to be flakes. They're just going to be like, no, like, or they just won't even reply. But sooner or later, if you put in the work and you make enough contacts, you'll find people that are looking for what you have to offer. Now that it comes, what do you have to offer? Everybody has something to offer, right?
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
what you have to know yourself, know what you're really good at, and offer that. That Drock, that guy, that GaryVee, he hired that guy Drock. You know how he hired the Drock guy?
No. How?
Okay. GaryVee was, this is like maybe 10 plus years ago, way back. He was already making videos. Eh, they were okay. They weren't amazing. The D-Rock saw the videos on his own, grabbed them, started editing them, uploading them, editing them, uploading them. And then the GaryVee took notice. He's like, wow, this guy's pretty good. This guy's got some talent. It's like, hire him. That's how he hired him.
Wow.
So he didn't come and say, hey, can I get a job? The Gary,
He let his work
the
show.
D-Rock took the initiative, took the videos, chopped them up, edited them, did a really good job, and GaryVee just hired him, made him his full-time video. Now that the D-Rock has gone on his own and is doing his own video production company, but he learned a lot by working with GaryVee.
Absolutely.
And even the
That's
personal
awesome.
trainer that worked with GaryVee also learned a lot, learned about business, how to hustle, how to do this, how to do that. So that's what I'm saying. It's not what you know, it's who you, a lot of it is what you know, okay? Because the billionaires, the millionaires, they do know some stuff, but it's not just what you know. It's what you know and who you know and how you can offer value to everyone. But it really comes down to also knowing yourself, what you are naturally really good at, and where you want to be in 5 years, 10 years, and 20 years, and what you're willing to really commit yourself to getting really good at.
Yep.
So, networking is one of the keys to success. Your network is your net worth, meaning if you have a big network, you have a big net worth. If you don't know that many people or successful people, you might struggle, right?
Right.
People in Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg met the Winklevoss twins and his roommate. They started Facebook, and that one. It's like one thing led to another, right? It's not what you know, it's who you know. And some people say it's how you use who to know to get what you want. Or you could be how you can serve the people, become an asset to them, and that way it'll help you get, it's a win-win for you and the people that you're helping, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's it's an important point you made there, Tim, because you might, go to a networking event and you might meet somebody
Mm-hmm.
in the same vein as what Patrick Bet David was talking about, where he met somebody, he had a bad, sales call with him. And then a couple of years down the line, they actually, garnered an important relationship for the both of them. So in that sort of same point, you might go to a networking event. You might meet somebody who is maybe 10 levels above you, and
Mm-hmm.
at that moment in time where you meet that person, you can't help them or you cannot serve them, and maybe they don't have time to serve you. Maybe they're a little too busy. But if you continue to garner that relationship down the line at some point when you're a little more experienced and you come to them for some help, they can reach out a lending hand, because guess what? You had the moxie to go ahead and talk to them, introduce yourself, and they know of you. So Tim, I mean, what do you think about potentially networking with millionaires and billionaires? And do you have any tips or tricks or strategies that others watching can take a page from your playbook and network with some millionaires or potentially billionaires in their area?
Yes, what I would say is try to be a go-giver instead of a go-getter, meaning try to add value, see how you could add value. You'll be surprised. There's people that are millionaires and billionaires that are creating YouTube videos. Now, if you know how to make videos, meaning you can create them some better thumbnails, you can help them with the editing. Maybe you have some editing skills. Maybe you have videography skills. You offer that for free, and it has to be for free. But they're so busy, and they could go and hire. I mean, like money's like nothing to them. For them to take time, like out of their busy day, and be like they're not gonna do it. Just like they can go and hire a professional videographer or an editor. You have to offer them so much value that they even want to like interact with you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because even if you go and film videos for them, okay, and you edit videos for them and you do thumbnails for them or whatever, that's all stuff that they can very easily hire, like on Fiverr, or they can hire an actual legit YouTube influencer that's get like millions of subscribers and views. Actually, a person who's really at a high level. Okay, they don't need to mess with a nobody. So
Yep.
it's like the way I see it. I could be wrong, but the way I see it is like Gary Vaynerchuk. He says you should go work for free. GaryVee says go work for free. He says it's not work. He says the reason go work for free because how much you're making right now, or how much did you make last year? If you didn't make a lot, well then your time isn't worth anything. People say no, my time's worth a lot. No, your time isn't worth a lot because you're not making a lot. If you are making a lot, then that's a different story. Okay, then just charge. But the way I see it, in order to interact and do business with people that are on a higher level, that are millionaires or billionaires, is offer them a lot of value.
Yep.
Okay.
Lead with value.
Yeah, lead with value and see how you can possibly offer them value. Okay. And I mean, just from what I know, like Alex Hermosi, I mean, he pays his video people about $100,000 a month or something. Okay. To
Yeah,
do
I think
everything.
I've heard that before. That he pays.
$100,000 a month. I mean, but they're making like tons. But that's what do? They come up with video ideas. They script the videos. They film the videos. They edit the videos. They make it into shorts. They put it on all the platforms. They do a lot. Okay. So if you can see a similar person like an Alex Hermosi, a Grant Cardone, or whatever, a GaryVee, or whatever, that is now, they were doing some stuff that on a big plane, and now you can see they started to dabble into YouTube or some sort of platform. If you can help them, okay, just come on and start helping them. You lead with value. They may be able to help you too. Yeah, and also, I mean, at these networking events, what I've noticed is that a lot of times the people take business cards or phone numbers, but nothing really happens after that. And that's a big mistake, is that they should put them in the database, shoot them a text, an email, maybe even a call would be good, and stay in contact. Don't just let it be acquaintances. Try to make some sort of friendship with the people. But like I said, I mean, if you can actually figure out a way to go and work for a millionaire or a billionaire, I mean, come on, like that's game changer. You know what I mean? That's the game changer. And like I said, even for free, I'm not saying you have to work, you have to pay the bills. So hopefully you got a regular job or a side hustle, something that's helping you make money, make a living. But on the side, if you can work for a millionaire, or even if you can work for them full time, it's even better. Work for them full time. But more interaction, the better, because There's a reason they're successful. There's a reason why millionaires are successful, and there's a reason why billionaires are successful. And there's a reason why people that are struggling, and I mean really struggling, like homeless people or people living in their cars or RVs or whatever, there's a reason why they're struggling. Go up to them. Ask them, how do you make $1 million? They'll have a blank stare. Like they won't have an answer because they don't know. Go to a millionaire, ask him, how do you make $1 million? He'll talk for hours. He'll talk you of how to make. They know. They'll talk. Oh, you can try this. You can do this. You can do this. They have all, and they know. So trust me, it's the knowledge.
Leading with value and offering a skill set to someone more successful than you. In that same vein, if you're really good at a specific task within your market or within your network, if you're valuable to the network, they can expand even more. I think it's a very important point. You got to get creative. You can't just sit at home and expect to connect with like-minded individuals through social media. You need to reach out, talk to people in real life, talk to people in forums, in websites, in Facebook groups. Try to intertwine yourself with people that are like-minded in the space that you want to be in, whether that's fashion, movies, business, whatever it is. If you're involved in a Facebook group or a meetup on the Meetup app, you can make real valuable, meaningful connections by meeting people, talking to people. You have some things in common, you're like-minded, and you can garner a relationship from there.
You need to make yourself valuable to them.
Right.
I mean, if a person could somehow work with a very successful person, just for example, like a Pace Morby, just for example, okay, who's doing a lot of deals. If you could be the videographer, I was on one of the Zoom calls where he had a deal that a wholesaler sent him. It was a good deal, and the videographer was right there filming with him, and he pretty much gave the deal to the videographer. Now, so the videographer is probably not making a lot of money, but he's there. He's interacting with him on a daily basis. Just landed the deal, and they were like probably thousands of people in the mentorship group and on the Zoom call. They didn't get the deal because proximity to the millionaire or the billionaire. And there's many other people that have been very successful in history, and the way they did it is they either like were part of a golf club or a yachting club or somewhere where the billionaires hang out. Okay, it's kind of expensive to be in those, or the polo club or whatever. It's kind of expensive to be in those circles, but it's good to know people in those circles because it's not what you know, it's who you know. That's proximity. And if a person's a real estate agent, you can go work in any office. You can go work at Keller Williams. You can go work at this one. What a person should do if they want to succeed is go work in the Beverly Hills office of either Rodeo or one of the bigger offices, that are doing a lot of volume. Okay. Because like I said, it's proximity to the people that are very successful. That's going to make a big difference, in my opinion.
You make a great point there, Tim, about proximity. Proximity is power. If you're in the same rooms as the people that you're trying to be like, or you're trying to emulate, you're trying to be successful like them, and you're in the same room as them, learning from them.
It's been amazing. Thank you all for watching. Until next week, you'll take care. Peace out.
All right.